Hi, I wanted to do a quick little video to show my new Dulcimer. So about maybe a year ago, I decided that I wanted to learn a new instrument because I hadn't learned a new instrument in years, and my husband plays guitar, and I thought maybe I should try a stringed instrument. But the fretboards on guitars seemed a little bit too big for my reach, and I thought maybe there's a different stringed instrument that maybe would be easier for me to play. And I started searching bluegrass instruments actually, and I stumbled across what was called a mountain dulcimer. And it looked like it was easy enough to play because there's only 3 strings on it, and it's small and compact and all of that, and I liked the sound it made. And so I got a student dulcimer from Apple Creek, and it ended up being a really good dulcimer to learn on. And I happened to get it while it was on sale, so that was good too, because you never want to, dole out a lot of money when you're not really sure if you're gonna like the new instrument or not, if it's something you'll want to carry on or not. So I got a student dulcimer, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with the dulcimer. I love it. And it's an interesting history about the dulcimer too, but I should probably leave that for another video. So out in California, I had never heard of a dulcimer before, and it actually kind of entered the United States through the Appalachian area. And I think that the dulcimer community is a lot more active, of course, back east. And I was trying to find a dulcimer teacher. So I had some books, and I was trying to teach myself with YouTube videos and things like that. But personally, I just do better with an instructor to help me out. And I had a really hard time finding a dulcimer teacher. In fact, a lot of times when I would, reach out to guitar stores and things like that, which I thought would be really good leads, they maybe didn't know what a dulcimer was, or they knew what it was, but no, nobody teaches it around here. So I was really bummed because that meant I was going to have to teach myself, and it was going to take a lot longer that way. But I did, and again, just loved it. So I was on YouTube looking at some videos because I had decided that I was going to get a real dulcimer. My student dulcimer is a real dulcimer, but you know what I mean, like a beyond student dulcimer. And I was going online and looking at all these different dulcimer makers, and oh my gosh, there's lots of different woods and all. I kind of got overwhelmed thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to pick one, and how am I going to choose, which builder I'm going to use and all of that. So I was watching a YouTube video where they were showing like all these different dulcimers from different dulcimer makers and the sounds they had based on the different woods they were made out of. And the presenter had mentioned that she had some dulcimers from Blue Lion Instruments in Santa Margarita, California. So when you think mountain dulcimer, I don't think a lot of people think of California. And not only that, but Santa Margarita is about an hour north of me. That is so close. And so I went online and looked up Blue Lion Instruments, and sure enough, it was Santa Margarita, just an hour north of me. And come to find out, the dulcimer builder, Janita Baker, is also a dulcimer instructor. I couldn't believe it. I had found a dulcimer instructor near me. I couldn't believe it, here in California. So her and her husband builds dulcimers, and incidentally, they also build these beautiful guitars. More on that later. And so anyway, I reached out, and Gina said, sure, I'll take you on as a student, which was wonderful. And I just progressed so much faster. I mean, she's amazing. And so I definitely knew who was going to build my dulcimer. So it took about 4 months, and it's a long time to wait, but it's what you want to do. You want to have it handmade. You don't want it just cranked out through a factory. I knew I wanted a lot of customization with mine, so 4 months was definitely worth the wait. It's just hard to wait when you're getting something really good. So I got my dulcimer. Oh my gosh, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I wanted to show it to you, everybody. And here it is. Oh my goodness, look at this. I love it. I just cannot even tell you guys. Look at this wood. So this is walnut. And look at this wood. Look at that grain. Is that beautiful? I mean, look at that. Okay, I'll admit to you guys, sometimes I just stare at my Dulcimer and at how beautiful it is. I'm not kidding. Sometimes I'll just look at that. It's just a beautiful color. Look at that graining. Isn't that just amazing? It's so beautiful. And then here's the front. Like I said, I wanted a lot of customization, so I had custom sound holes done. And those of you who know me are not going to be surprised. I had a cat, a stylized cat, and a dog. And then with a bone and a fish. How cool is that, right? And then the fretboard, oh my gosh, it's like silky. It's like such a pleasure to play on this fretboard. It slides really nice. It's like I said, it's smooth and silky. I love it. And look at the custom inlays here. So I have 2 lotus flowers that Janita does these herself. Look at that. How awesome is that? Isn't that beautiful? Here's the other one. And then look at this. Look at my Buddhist knot. Isn't that gorgeous? Awesome. And like I said, the fretboard is just a pleasure to play. So I have this scroll, which I love that design. And look at, I like this nice sexy curve. Here's your tuners. And this one is a 4-string with the double melody string. And look at something I noticed. I don't know if this is going to come up right, but you can see that there's a notch here. So it looks like this can convert into a 4-string equidistant Dulcimer, which maybe I'll learn to play sometime. So I think that's really cool. And look at this. See how that's inset? So your strings, see the pins? They're all inset. So they're not sticking out. Very cool design. So you don't have anything sticking out and catching on stuff. And I had to have strap buttons because I still can't keep my Dulcimer on my lap when I play without those. So it's just, I'm going to back up a little bit here. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? I love it so much I can't even tell you. Let's do that again. There we go. And again, this is Blue Lion Instruments in Santa Margarita, California. This website is bluelioninstruments.com. Please check them out. Like I said, they make dulcimers and they make amazing guitars as well. And they sound really good. I'm not going to give it justice. I'll play a little bit for you just so you can hear what the sound's like. But like I said, I haven't been playing very long, so I'm probably not going to do it justice. Okay. I'm going to change the camera a little bit so you're not looking just at me. Alright, so Blue Lion Instruments in Santa Margarita, California. Check them out. If you are into dulcimers, for sure check them out. bluelioninstruments.com. And if you're not into dulcimers, you should still go check them out so you can see what the beautiful dulcimers look like and kind of learn a little bit about it. They are just neat, neat little instruments. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.